rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me?
Yes, yes, yes. The microphone is working. Check 1, 2. Howdy to you, Dargo, in the chat. That was quick, wasn't it? Get the chat out the way early. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. I should probably remove that because it is a daily racing day. Woohoo, says Keir. Great to see you in the chat as well. Why are the cats being weird? Stop looking at each other. Yeah. Apologies for last night. I should have just carried on with the stream because, well, my team played possibly the worst football I've ever seen in my life, and then the manager got sacked. So that was worth it, wasn't it? That'll teach me a strong lesson there. Always trust sim racing over football. I should have just carried on with some daily races. Would have had some fun. We are today racing in the Multiclass Masters. You may have noticed there's quite a few of us taking part, which is awesome. I hope as many of you can take part in this series as possible throughout. Hello, Tony. What do you want? What does this guy want? You've just had your dinner, and now you want to hassle everyone. The event has actually started, so I should probably join it. Because yesterday we were slightly screwed over by the servers not working, we didn't do any practice here, did we? And today I was working, and then after work I got on the sofa of doom, and then the sofa of doom claimed a victim, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, I need to eat. So then I ran outside to get some food, got some naughty chicken. Oh my god, the weather outside is pretty horrid. I didn't realise it was that wet. So I've just had some food. I've just wolfed the food down. And now I'm about to start a stream with a race that I have not done a single lap of in a car that I've barely done a lap in for 100 minutes. So this is going to go really very, very smoothly, as we can all imagine. I am inclined to do a slightly slowly warm-up to this thing because, you know, not sure how much I fancy my chances. There's 2 minutes. I've already missed 3 minutes of practice talking to you guys, so that's gone well. I might even do the LMU setup because it's going to be that bad, and it might be worth me doing a full fuel load and just getting out there. It's Monza, you don't need practice is the spirit we're looking for. I'd like to agree with you, to be honest, Dargs. If it was any other track, I might be a little bit like, this is going to suck. But, okay, this is exactly why we do practice. That should give us our lights. Well anyway, I hope everyone is well. It's Wednesday the 11th of February. The lights are on, good. Hope you're all excited about Valentine's Day coming up. I have no idea where I've got a break there, but I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Okay, that's cool. So in the cold, the throttle will definitely rotate the rear. I feel like I'm not doing enough sim racing at the moment. Enough might be the wrong word, but I definitely feel like I want to be doing more, and I'm not really doing that much in the end. Hard to find that balance in a way. Formula 1 testing was today. Apparently Red Bull were a second faster than everyone or something. And Lewis is already complaining about how you basically had to lift and coast down every straight. Oh boy. Formula 1 is back. I think I'm just going to have a really relaxed Monza today, you know, just 100 minutes of just getting through the laps. Nothing crazy, nice and gentle. You know, nothing silly in the traffic. It's all going to go very smoothly. Look at this. Couldn't hurt a fly with this stuff. I'm guessing it's pretty good over the curbs there. I have no idea. And we're not going to get to do another lap, so this is it. This is all my practice for Monza. Very early braking there. Look at this, 100 minutes of smooth. Caddy's going to be 2 seconds faster than all I'm predicting it. Go on, Keir. Chuck it out there. That's the energy we want. I mean, all we know is when it comes to new regs, and it is quite a big set of new regs, anything can happen, right? We've seen stranger things than that. So, should we go to Coach Dave? Do you know what? I'm just going to take it easy. Just going to take it easy. What's the point? Coach Dave had me in the bin. Just this, but more aggressive. More aggressive. Come on. Okay. We got this, team. We got this. I'm feeling very confident tonight. Very excited about the speed with which we've managed to sort out the subscriptions, applications, what's the word? Selection for our Need for Speed Cup. Pretty much ready now, just picking up reserves. Audi have gone for a Mercedes, no side polish design. Interested to see how it'll work. Now it's ground effect. Yeah, I saw that, Kia. Very big side pods, but tiny entrance, wasn't it? There's a tiny little opening, and then get to a huge bulb behind it. And I think I was watching one of the F1 reviews from the Sky Sports channel, and they're saying every car looks very different, which I think is awesome. Definitely up for that one. Count, yeah, cool. I'm very much up for that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Tyres are cold. I know it takes a few laps for the GT LMP3 tyres. Get it right, Jeff. So warm up. So we're not going to get much out of lap 1 here, or 2. Seems pretty stable over those last sausages on Ascari. Not got a lot of experience, so maybe at some point in the race it's just going to chew me out and spit me out. Chew me out, spit me out. I don't know. Look at it go. Okay, right, so I mean, I guess this is going to be a hot lap, technically. Hot lap with cold tyres. Jeff in the LMP3, you know it makes sense, Krish. I mean, I've done no practice, so this is going to go really, well, we don't know, do we? Oh, there's a lock-up. Tyres are warm. Ah, too fast for the second part. Not very good in the slow speed. Okay. We know it's going to be a busy track. I'm not sure how many they're putting in a split, actually. I'm guessing 38, or they're going for the old 60 odd. They can't do it here, can they? I don't know. I'm being very gentle here. It's going to put me quite far back in the grid. I'm going to need some engineers, so Krish, if you're good for it. Might need a bit of fuel advice at some point. Ah, no, we've got a yellow. That'll be a purple. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We've got quite a few from the community on the event. I don't know how many are in our split. I didn't actually look. Okay. Yeah, we've probably got quite a lot to learn with this car on this track. Oh well. We'll figure it out in the race. We've got 100 minutes together this evening, ladies and gentlemen. You can all sit through it together with me. Help me figure it all out. How long is the race? There you go, Chris. Don't answer that one. 100 minutes for Multiclass Masters. Right, now's a chance to do a bit of a proper lap. Too much of the second sausage, that's a shame because the pace was not too bad, the braking was fairly clean. Feels like I've got to do it not much far off 150. Any later and I'll be in big lock-up land, I think. I shouldn't have left my foot in there. I thought I can carry that. I can hold that spin. No, I could not. All you need to know now is that my tyres are not going to be very warm. And I'm guessing I'm going to have the GT3s behind me in the braking zone at T1, aren't I? Oh, that'll be fun. And T4. It's all coming. Seems to take me normally about 45 minutes to an hour to kind of really get into the zone with my racing and drive better, so we're going to have to take it easy. Because I'm not fast out of the box. Okay. Yeah, that corner, you could definitely abuse it. No problem to the balance, it seems. It's interesting, you can definitely go a lot faster there than in a GT3, where you're probably doing about 135 kilometers an hour, I would say. That was easily 150, and I wasn't really on the edge. Probably go 155, a bit more. In the top hands, even better. Tyres have warmed up fairly quickly in this stint, which is good. Not sure why. Maybe they just warmed up that quickly last time I didn't see it. Let's try and put in a half decent lap. No! That turn is like my kryptonite, isn't it? Hello, Scott! Ah, every time through Lesmo 2, too hot, ruin it. Okay, we're going to have one more lap then, with the tyres definitely warm. Hope you're well, Scott. Hope you're having fun at work with all this rain. God, month of rain. Non-stop in it. Hey, you had it all dry last year, right? But yeah, we've got 100 minutes of Monza here, Multiclass Masters, LMP3, LMP2 unrestricted, and GT3. All together. Quite a lot of classes on track. Dargo says, I struggle down the hyper with strict track limits. Do you know what, Dargo? It's not even strict, I'm just going wide on the exit every time. It's pretty rough. We'll figure it out. I'm all good, it's horrible landscaping on this as possible. Hey, the ground's soft to work with. Garden's like a swimming pool. Ground nice and soft to work with, right? Never happy, you lot. This is my last chance of putting in a half decent lap. I think at best I'm going to be about 3 seconds off if I do well. P6 currently. Let's see how this works out. That's my guess. I feel like I'm braking very early there. It's pretty obvious. That was pretty shambolic. Off track, that will not count. Okay, fair enough. We'll just drive into this wall here. Cheers. Most of it's clay, so it's heavy. Oh, you'll find something, won't you, mate? Most of it's clay, honestly. But then at least it means when you put the posts in, they stand up properly. I don't know. I'll find something. Right. Yeah, okay. So we're starting at the back, sadly. Have we got anyone in the split 4? I would say, sadly, no one. Is that you, Big Dave Realstone? No one from the community in our split, I don't think. Oh, well. Building sites for you. Just getting back to my lawnmower. Yeah, alright. It's coming, don't worry. Ah! Zlani! Flimp is here in a GT3. I'll have to give him a little, say hello. I'm at the bottom in the dredges. Yeah, because you're really slow, Kier. What is that? Have you been smurfing? Naughty Kier. Yes, we've got Zlani on track. We'll make sure we give him a little wiggle as we squeeze past him. But yeah, I went to grab some chicken just for the stream, Scott. And oh my days, the weather outside was so rough. Couldn't believe it. So wet. So, yes. Had a good day at work today. Delivered some training. Some meetings. Nothing too crazy. I think it's because I'm on the thumbs up and not the diamond. Really? Well, I mean, we're all diamonds here. What can I tell you? We're just amazing drivers with the utmost of quality and skill. Oh, boy. I'm guessing I'm going to get a drive-through for track limits after about 10 minutes. Just shoves me in with the others. I mean, I don't want it to be a damning indictment if you care, but at the same time, it's clearly decided, it's spoken. Back! Great to see you, sir. Scott says, I'm complaining now, but when the summer comes, it's the best job ever. I've got to take the bad and the good. Yeah. But yeah, great to see you back. I hope you're well, sir. Hope you're enjoying your VR racing. Very sad about last night back. Really wanted to race with you and everyone else. And I was really sad when the server decided they did not care for us. Very sad indeed. Right, let's just bang in all the fuel in the world, shall we? Interesting, 0% on the front left there. Oh, yeah, because I drove into a wall, I guess. 1 minute, let's start driving. I guess we'll see the truth in N4S. Yes, we will, Kier. Yes, we very much will. Very excited about Need for Speed. Obviously, I decided to play ETS2. Yeah, and what really annoyed me back was that I decided to go and watch my team rather than just stream something else. And boy, was that a bad idea. We played so badly that the manager got sacked, as you probably heard, or not. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just... What on earth has happened here? Someone's been in the cat bin behind me and done a big mess. Well done, cats. But yeah, so that was quite depressing. 24 seconds. I'll never do that again, gang, I promise. Sim racing all the way. More sim racing, not less. That's what we need. Right. 15 seconds. 100 minutes. I need you guys. You're going to get relegated. You know what, Scott? It's so possible. It's hilarious. And we were getting worse every game. That's a really scary bit. Right, gang, I need your company. I need your help. Keep me focused. Keep me going. It's time.
Formation lab has started.
We can all do this together, okay? I should have got a race engineer today. Should have been you, Scott. You could race engineer for me, do my pit stop. Thank you, Scott. Does anyone want to be race engineer for me next week? On the Multiclass Masters? Let me know if you do. Yeah, it is back. I mean, I'm watching that one. We need them to get a draw. We need Wolves to win that. Right, here we go. 100 minutes of this.
Green flag.
Okay.
Green flag.
GT3 just started joining out of nowhere, nearly killed me. 2 in front of the drive-through. Wow, that's going to help. Let's go. No way on the yellow there. Sloppy. Tyres are warming up pretty quickly. That needs a replay, says back. That's P1 in the pits. He'll be back out in no time. Let's see what we can do with this gang in front of her. We're going to brake nice and early. He's missed it. He's going to go through. Scott with the demands. Love it. Better win. Thanks for the donation, Scott. Really helps. All of your support, gang, all goes towards what we do here in the community. Things like the trophies. Oh boy. Easy pickings there. Okay, P3 ahead. Let's go, 2.8 seconds. P1 and 2 are not that far away. Nonamaka rings a bell for sure. Maybe I will win, Scott, for that. It's a big £2. Got my rear view full of a car that's got a drive-through. Hopefully he just does that instead. And then it's a big gap behind us already. Wow, okay. You're going to pop off to the pits? No. He wants another lap of pain? Okay. We'll oblige him. Two guys in front are going very slow compared to us right now. Interesting. This is it, Scott. The win is on. You can see P1, 2 and 3 ahead of us, right? We're closing down on them. £2 well spent. Mate, I'm telling you, might be the best £2 I've ever seen at TSC. We can do this together, Scott. But yeah, I was going to say, mate, you don't need your full setup. You just grab your PC and a monitor. You can be my engineer, just so you know. But I appreciate it might be a bit of a fiddle. And maybe you don't want to make your current situation too permanent. I don't know. You'll figure it out. Right, okay, let's try and keep up with Watkinson and Nellius. As our friend goes into the pits. Nearest rival is nearly 30 seconds away now, behind us. We just got to look forward, team. No lockups. Interestingly, didn't really manage to grab much time on there, despite them being fighting side by side. I think I broke a bit early. I think I'm breaking early, but I just don't really have the confidence. No, of course, Scott, it's not a big one, mate. It's every week, Wednesday, 7 PM, right? So, and in this weather, not much else going on, is there, on a weeknight like this? Catching Watkinson, but Nellius keeping his distance. Delta's still green. Nice one, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. Why not? Nellius slowed down a bit for us there. P1 Nonamaker staying ahead, 4.6. They're definitely going to be a challenge for us. When we finally reach the GT3s, which I think is going to take quite a long time, we're not a lot faster than them, and they are much better in the braking zones, and there's a few heavy ones here. So it's going to be a real challenge, I'm guessing. A really big challenge, and of course that's probably going to happen just as the LMP2 are overtaking us as well. So it'll be us in the middle of a pace sandwich, trying to overtake the slow cars but not being much faster, and then another car coming past that looks like us and is much faster, just trying to squeeze through the gaps. Hello. Cheers, Scott. If you're watching, ladies and gentlemen, on your TV, phone, tablet, I don't know, wherever it is, your car infotainment screen, whatever it may be, say hello. Good to have you all saying hello. Okay, happy with my race so far. No big problems yet. Half a minute behind us, we're clear. And in front of us, there's stuff to do if we can just keep the pace good. Keep finding ways to attack the track without killing ourselves would be really good. Gain confidence, but not stupidity, I guess. Tyres seem to be almost unaffected by the whole thing. We've got 30 laps of fuel left. 49 laps of the race. Let's just keep plugging. We're going to have some big time in traffic, and we know that. We know that much. P1 finding some good pace here. Edging out a few tenths on us. We are closing in on P3. A podium here would be very nice. In our first Multiclass Masters race in the LMP3. As soon as we stay there, we start manifesting. Pretty big track warnings there. Gotta be careful. I think it is about just staying away from P5 at the moment for sure. Oh, and P3 lets it go. Keep me cautious. Watkinson sliding and spinning through the kitty litter. That's going to hurt him. He is now 8 seconds behind as we cruise into the podium positions. Check it out, gang. We started last. We're definitely not last right now. Right, 46.8 from the front guy. It's a little bit above our station. 47.2 from Nelius. Okay. We'll just keep doing what we were doing. No heroics. .2 to the guy ahead. Okay, that's cool. We're in a nice little pocket here. Maybe for the next hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen. So do indeed keep me company, please. Before my mind starts wandering. And it all goes horribly wrong. Bit clumsy on the curbs there. Lost a tenth or two. Got to find a rhythm. Sit back. Lost my confidence halfway through Ascari there. Reflected in the Delta. Yellow flag ahead. Can we spot it? Out on the side. Cheers. Someone complaining about racing standards. Front left quite warm.
7.92.
Have to sort out fuel at some point. P2 putting out a good lap there, starting to build a lead on me. So yellow. We're already at 1 out of 5 with only 15 minutes gone. Not a good time to keep an eye on that. Start slowing down a bit. Much better line there for Ascari. Need to keep doing that. Right, let's have a look at the relative. So we've got Slaney ahead of us. Go on, Slaney. Remember the community here, Flimp, for those of you who don't remember. Let's hope we can get a little traction on the, little suction on the straight. Snail racing. Let's go. He's going to beat me in the braking here. I'm going to be terrible, watch. Yep. Pretty rough. Just wanted to stay out of his way there. Let's go. That's the problem we're going to have here with the GT3. Much better under braking into T1. Got to try and brake late, but then you're probably going to lock up. Got to find the mix when you're overtaking them. Something we have to do a lot throughout the Multiclass Masters series this season. Glad that wasn't a yellow. Okay, we are locked in.
Lap 1:47.96.
Two tenths down on the first turn, or first two turns. That felt quite smooth. That was a bit fast in, slow out. Ten-second gap to the guy behind, that's good. Trying to keep the guy in front of him range. Especially when we get to traffic. If he's not a lot faster than me, we seem to be similar on pace. If he's not a lot faster than me, then when it comes to the traffic, I could just get lucky. I think the GT3 stuff's going to be so hard. We've still got a while to go before we reach them. Maybe we'll end up pitting and not seeing any of it, who knows. Speaking of being in traffic, there we go. There's the third to the LMP2 unrestricted. Slightly jealous. But it's fine, we'll get there. Jamie, great to see you, sir. Hope you're well. We are cruising around here in the 100 minutes of Monza. I know, right? We started last. Qualifying didn't quite go to plan, as you can imagine. Kept going off track. Very annoying. Really annoying, in fact. But yeah. Oh, who's that? Nellius! In the wall! Which means we are now P2. I knew we just had to keep it up. There's need people like Jamie and Scott to keep me company. I'm actually going to let off there because I don't want him to build up. Don't want him to build up. So Nellius is now 6 seconds away. That's good. Let's just try and keep in touch with Nonamaka because you never know. Clearly all sorts could happen. Was going to do it but only just got in. Yeah, well, Jamie. Obviously the 7 o'clock start is a little bit early for me, right, with my routines in life. You know, we like our routines as we get older, right? And I finished work, passed out on the sofa, set a little timer, just passed out. Woke up, set another timer, even though I needed to be up for the first one. And now I woke up quite late, and I ran downstairs to get some naughty chicken from the chicken shop. Boy, was the weather rough. It's super wet out. I'm sure it's something similar for you as well. And then wolfed that down and then turned the stream on and I'm racing. And of course, because of the really annoying situation yesterday with the servers, I've not done any practice. So we're just kind of figuring out as we go along here. Oh, Nellius has dropped again. Wow. Take that nice and slow, thank you. Bit weird there, that braking, should have done better. Come on, let's keep it tidy, I want to stay in touch with P1. Keep P3 well out of this. Anything could happen with this traffic. That's faster for Ascari, save some time on Delta. Hugh, hello Jeff, hope the race goes well. Hugh, it's going alright so far, mate. I'll tell you that much for free. I can give you a little update. So we started last, shocking qualifying. Didn't do any practice for this race at all. Barely driven the car before. Kept going off track. Not clever. So, yeah. Started last. We're now P2, and we're just trying to keep honest, you know, trying to keep P1 honest. Because you never know what will happen in this racing, right? So we're just going to keep with him and see if he wants to gift us a little victory. Totally up for that. But P2 I'll be very happy with. There's an hour and 17 minutes left of an hour and 40. 23 laps of fuel. The tyres are barely... Yeah, you'd barely even notice I've used them. So we're doing alright. Really annoyed that we didn't get to race each other last night, Hugh. And very excited that we've arranged a time together for you to build your awesome PC. We'll need to go through everything together. I need to buy a PSU for your PC because that's one thing we don't have two of. But yeah. Really excited about helping you build them. Just did 40 minutes of practice in the Alpine Hypercar and no braking issues. I wonder if the new update has worked in my favour. Well, so looking forward to meeting up. Yeah, totally, Hugh. So about that, right? I don't know how much you know about the new update, but obviously they have made changes to the Hypercar model, right? The tyre model, apparently. That's what we know. I'm probably less technical than you, Hugh. But I did notice some people saying that when you're braking in first and second gear now, it doesn't lock up as much. So, hey, sounds like you could be onto a winner. Oh, there comes fried chicken and a fruit Fanta. Right, we've got a 10-second gap to P3. That's looking good. And we've got 12 seconds to P1. We're keeping him honest. Didn't even lower the pressures. Yeah. Who's that in front of me? Wow, a lapped car. Feeling it, clearly. Right, we are still quite far from the GT3 traffic. I'm really worried about the GT3 traffic because they're really not off our pace. So it'll be a little bit like, after you, no, after you, please. No, please, let me go. Right, let's be nice and patient with our friend Bugalski. We're pretty much dead. Thank you very much, sir. Love your work. And Hugh didn't even lower the brake pressure from 98%. Managed a 206.2 at Spa in the Alpine. Good work, Hugh. On mediums. Nice. Hugh, if you didn't know about the tyres on the hypercars, they are not related to speed. So I'll tell you what I know. Guy behind me loses it. jeez, I knew that was coming. Wow. Sorry, buddy. Anyway. That was scary. I'm not dead. He is. Yeah, so Hugh, about the tyres. Put simply, it seems like the tyre softness only relates to the temperature, right? So you want the soft tyre on the cold weather, the medium tyre in medium weather, and the hard tyre in hot weather. I believe below 20 degrees you want soft, 20 to 35 you want medium, and when it's 35 and above you want hard. Because they relate to how they react to the temperatures. Obviously if you put a soft in really hot weather it will get too hot. And that is about it, I believe. So just bear that in mind. Again, I'm not very technical. So don't hold me to that. I won't stand up in a court of law. P2, bro. The traffic was rough into Lagos. Yes. Yeah, I thought it would be. Obviously with that midsection of just constant wiggles and grass either side of the track. Yeah, about this P2. Watkinson, yeah, keeping close. I don't like that. And Nonamac has now pulled another second or two away. Damn. Let's just keep going. We got this. Oh, rubbish exit. Oh, I started that turn so well. We're now 2 tenths down. I need you guys to keep me awake, keep me alert. Easily drift off here. Been a long day, you know. Oh, bit of an early turn in there. Go away with that. Watkinson, 8.2 seconds. He is motoring. I don't like that. Good Ascari. Let's get that closer to 10 again. Oh. Not a bad exit. Let's have a good lap next lap. Keep it clean and tidy. We are slowly but surely reaching the rear of the GT3s. Good exit. Is the Delta going to go green? Nah. We're about level. Completely missed the apex of Lesmo 1. Wasn't much better for Lesmo 2. Lost a lot of time there. Not the cleanest. Keeping that delta quite low, that's good. 3 tenths off. Keeping P3 honest. 2 temps, not bad.
That time was a 147.53.
Just reaching the tail of the GT3 now. Let's see how this goes. Where are we going to meet Metzner? Hey, buddy. Ah, yellow. It's annoying. 1.75. We're coming up to half. And we are not halfway through the race. Not good. You'll need about half a tank of fuel when you pit. Thank you very much, Blink Clean. Does this help at all? If I put this on for a bit. Yeah, look at that Delta Sing. 2 temps? Come on. Don't want Watkinson closing that gap down. Lost a bit of time there. Right, to keep it close to the apexes there. "17 laps of fuel left. Much a better exit speed than these two, but probably going to be following them into Parabolica. Oof. That's a shame. On my fastest lap as well. Hello, boys. Got a few temps there on the end. Evening, Sir Realstone. How are we doing, sir?
That time was a 147.53.
We're P2, Dave. We started last, of course. Wonderful qualifying. Let's not talk about that. Kept going off track. Have done no practice or anything in this combo, so a bit rough to start with. Lots of off tracks. Anyway, we're now racing. We worked our way up to P2. Mostly attrition, you know what it's like in these prototypes. And I've just started hitting the GT3 traffic, which is pretty tricky. And I'm trying to keep P1 in check. Because you never know, right? Got to be in it to win it. But right now, could just be a very nicely consolidated P2. For my first race in the Masters. Got to keep an eye on the track warnings. Bit fast in, slow out there. But yeah. Hope you can join us for a romantic getaway on Saturday night, Dave. That'd be quite cool. Good evening, Lars. Great to see you in the chat as well, sir. Not sure if you just caught that update on my race, but on a brief note, we started last, we're P2, things are going okay. Can't complain. Might be my first lock-up of the race. There you go. A lovely Macca ahead of us. Let's go. We're pitting in 15 laps.
That time was a
Very nice.
1:07.52.
Lars, you'll be overtaking Dave in Need for Speed in your hyper. Give him a wave when you go past. Nice, nearly 2 tenths up on the Delta. We're going to lose it through the traffic, but yeah, look, P3, 10 seconds. Let's keep that gap. Yeah, there's some horrible traffic though. There is some horrible traffic, Lars. So we're about the same pace. So if I can keep doing the right things, you never know if he has a little whoopsie, right? I'll be right there to take advantage. Everyone will be overtaking me. Well, you know, Dave, you know the equation, more laps, more pace. Sprinkle in a little bit of coaching from someone and it all goes a lot quicker. What can I tell you? You know this. You've been doing enough sim racing by now. So, I remember when you at Kyle Army, because you loved the track and spent ages racing on it. And because you just like the track, which helps, right? You were faster than most of the community, Dave. So, that's all I know. Hyper will need some practice. Yes, it will, Lars. Maybe starting this Saturday. You're going to spend your Valentine's with us?
That time was a
I've added hypercars to Saturday's race because I figured everyone could do with the practice. Because we didn't get it last night either, which was really annoying. Okay, coming up to the 1 hour left, and we're quite good here. It has got a feeling of bring it home a little bit, I'll be honest. Which has me wondering, is Multiclass Masters better than doing 2 shorter races? I mean, I'm sadly in a field of what, 8, 9? Delta's doing alright. I will be in the race. I doubt if I do GT3 or Hyper. In doubt. Oh, no, Lars, you don't get to decide. We do. I don't know if I haven't told you, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, you don't decide it. We do. Of course, you could pull out the whole series, but yeah, we'll be letting you know which class you're doing. That could have gone horribly wrong. Chris has flat out, it seems you aren't saving the thing. So pitting lap 35 and lap 62. It's Saturday placement race. If you knew the secrets, Lars, technically every race is a placement race. But no, the official ones are at Monza, the end of March and April. So we've still got like nearly 2 months. It's a while to go yet. We're just building up the hype a little bit. Rough start to the lap. There you go. Aye, honest. Me glad. Honestly thought I was going crazy. You won't be alone there, mate. Well, no way side placement. Hey, you never know. No, we just need that hyper practice, buddy. It's going to get hot, that hyper class. It's going to be intense. We're going to need all the practice we can get. But I don't know how much you know the Strike 3 series, Lars, because I know you're one of the newer people in our community. I was stressed. Oh, man. Wickle. But, of course, the team system in the Need for Speed Cup kind of identical to the one that we did in Strike 3. So every team, every driver scores points for their team in the race, and so every position counts a lot. And the way we've done it, you're kind of seeded to perform a certain level, like in this. And if you perform anything above that, you're doing quite a lot for your team. Luckily for me, I'll be probably seeded quite low because I am not the paciest boy when it comes to this sim. So if I can find some miracle improvements. Lars says, I kind of know how Strike 3 works. Cool. Perfect. Let's go, P2. I know, Scott. I'm just being awesome, mate. Sorry. Just busy being awesome. I need your company, Scott. Keep me busy. Keep me distracted. 19 seconds to Nonamaker. Wow, he has flown through this traffic. 12.5 to Watkinson. We'd like to see that. Looking good, isn't it? Just sitting in a comfy little bubble right now. What's this guy going to do? I think for me, the practice in the hyper starts next week on Friday. From then on, I should have more time to practice. Good man, Lars. I mean, everyone's going to approach it differently, right? Some are going to sweat for it. Some are just going to turn up and see what happens. I do feel like with sim racing, the more practice you do, the more you tend to enjoy the race. And the racing is what most of us are here for, right? I mean, some people prefer hot lapping. Some people really like driving around the track on their own at speed. Right? P2 chasing P1, rolling off battles. Go on, Kier. We are P2. We're not chasing P1, we're just keeping him honest. He seems to have gone through the traffic a lot better than I did. But we did start last, so we're not complaining. Never mind P1. What? How did you manage that in the pit? I don't know. Anyway, indeed, I don't want to show up unprepared. Need to make a good showing. I'm quite new to the community. Oh yeah, no, that part of it, all I can say is, as long as you don't kill lots of people, everyone will think you're amazing. Right, you can go as slow as you want. Like this guy here. Go as slow as you want. Nice and cozy there. As long as you don't kill people, dodgy rejoins. Oh boy. No one likes a dodgy rejoiner. All that sort of stuff. As long as you finish the race, or Wouter will get really upset. These things are really important to us. Everything else, nah man, pace is irrelevant in a way. Hey, if you want to win it, get all sweaty, do the practice. Wouter's in the chat, are you winning, son? No, but I am P2 and I started last. So it feels like winning, Wout, I'll be honest. And now that you're here, I feel like I've completed life. Can I make that message pin? Probably not. Probably not. I'll crash if I try and do that. Alan, good evening. I'm here a little late. You are a bit late, Alan. I didn't want to say it. It will go down on your record. We don't like it when Alan's late. We need you here, Alan. Oh, you're winning? Yeah, in capitals, but I literally would have been the car getting that in. So let's not do that tonight. I'm not in that kind of mood. I'm actually trying to have quite a chilled out race, thank you, Wout, before you came along. With your capitals and your mocking and your sarcasm. You were also late. Again, Lars, didn't want to say it, but it's on the record now. We know. At least. I was at Jack's stream. Oh, really? Where are you now? Must have been nice over there. P2 is what I do, Jack. Oh, Jack's here. Oh, damn it. Damn. I was about to say, it's nice to have different streams to go around to, but I guess you're not streaming anymore, Jack, so there is that. Hey! Anyway, so I have started last, not really put a foot wrong, cruised around, we're in P2. We've created a little pocket to P3. We're trying to keep up with P1, but he's a quick boy. That's it. What do you want me to tell you? If it's that important, rewind the stream, you know what I mean? Bipsy must have been here and took everyone out. That'd be the logical answer, wouldn't it, Alan? You mean boy. Well, a great guy Bipsy is. I know, right? He is the best. I miss his streams. Where's his elbow? How does he drive like that, honestly? Delta's looking okay. Great to see all you legends in chat. And isn't it great having a next cup to look forward to, gang, huh? Obviously, we're talking about the Need for Speed Cup and all the incredible trophies behind me, which you can probably just about see up there. I've got these for a couple of months now. Love it. I really, really, really badly want to win one of the little men. Come on. It's got to be doable. I'm going to rig it so that I get the best possible teammate. You shut up, Jack. LMP3 rejoining weirdly at Ascari, and I put it in the wall. Ah. Nice. We're still waiting for that to happen to us here, of course. Anything could happen. Double jointed. He is streaming right now. Oh, smooth. Double jointed like always. He wouldn't be in polystyrene split. Hold on. Best trophies in sim racing, probably. Basically, wow. Do you know anyone with better ones? I was going to sweat and start practicing. Go on, Alan. Do it. Mate, beat them all. Don't let John get away with it. You could get the GT3 trophy and the team trophy. But I would say, if you want to win the team series, Ange back in. Shut up, Dave. Honestly, all of you, shut up. Amazing, the front on you. Yeah, it's great to see Dave making a return to the TSC Cups. He never left. Really excited to have Dave racing in Need for Speed. If you didn't know already. So Realstone will be on track. Changed car class this time. Him and Bradley Setters have changed car class. I don't know if anyone else has. I think it's just them two. Bradley Setters and Sir David of Realstone with the car class change. But they are my favourite races. I'm really looking forward to it already, which is nice to look forward to. And also, they're either side of the Le Mans 24-hour that we're going to, so that's going to be crazy. The Jammer was talking about switching. Do people not understand they have literally no choice in the matter? We have a set grid of cars, and you can't just chop around. We've already got 19 GT3, so if you can find someone to swap with him, say nothing. Say nothing. If you can find someone to swap with you, great. You might struggle. Apex speed is so much higher for the LMP3 here. Come on. Oh, he wanted to pit. Oh boy. Gonna show the people up in the... I don't know, Jack. Everyone's saying it's the impossible car, isn't it? I might have to try something a bit diff. I did it last season. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Let's see. Imagine if I get paired with Jack. Someone's going to be. Not if my Ferrari has a word in it. Yeah, that's the thing, Lars. Like, I think the 499 might be my natural... I don't know. I do like a bit of exuberance in the car. I don't think the 499 quite does it. Sadly. Maybe we should just rough it in the Aston, huh? Show you guys what real driving is. What a soundtrack that would be. So look, 2.5 and we are just over halfway in the race. We're in trouble. Whoever it is very unlucky. Yeah, it sounds like Dave fits that bill very nicely. Obviously, I love it when loads of you stream the races as well. Because then, like, over the weekend, I just watch them all back. It's really good fun. Ooh, wrong hole. Like a beachy. I'm very excited. You know it, Jack. I'm glad because your first one as well. Mate, the races are so good. They really are cool races as well. Squeezy poos. We're in. Only 5 laps, 6 laps till we pit. Jack is going to drive the Valka herd. Oh, wow. I mean, shall I go for it? Should I go for it? The Valky's family. Ah, it is, isn't it? For those of you who do, mate. That was a bit funny off the curb, wasn't it? For those of you who don't know, Jack is actually related to Lance Stroll. He is Lance Stroll's secret son, love child, which means he is technically related to, Lawrence Stroll, I should say. Lawrence Stroll's love child, which means he's actually brother, half-brother with Lance, the world's best Formula 1 driver. And he's slightly related to Adrian Newey through that sort of relation, business. Do Lambo, Jeff, says Alan. Really? I find it a little bit ugly, Alan. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. So, yeah. It's going in a weird direction, isn't it, Lars? Yes, of course. So, we are keeping P3 at bay. We've got 5 laps of fuel left. I need your help, guys, calculating the fuel load. Is it going to be 19 laps? Where are you, Krish? We need you back, Krish. Don't see anyone driving them Glickenhaus. Yeah, it's a shame. We want a bit of variety on the grid. I might try and provide it. .56 he says. If only it was that simple, Wouts. Track limits! Oh no! I don't know how many it is. Thank you for your input, Wouter. Really stunning work from my team engineer there. Just fucking get in the bin, bro. Honestly. Call yourself a friend. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a business acquaintance. No, so my uncle is Andy Palmer, was CEO of Aston just before and through COVID, and designed the Valk with Newey and Horner at a restaurant on a napkin. There we go. So Lawrence Stroll has paid a lot of people. Crazy work. Say, would anyone want me to post the 12 hours of bar first the weekend when it's on? I think so, Alan, yeah. 21 laps? Ooh. How's your maths? Ah, bad exit. We're greenish. We kept Watkinson 12 seconds behind. None of Macca's cruising out in front. Let's see if the racing gods decide something bad has happened to him. Otherwise, we are comfortably P2. Dan in the chat. P2, let's go. Cheers, Dan. Yeah, we started last, so it could be worse. You know, me in qualifying, for some reason, appear to not be remotely involved with each other at the moment. Which is a shame, because it's not great qualifying that badly at the moment all the time. We can attribute it to a distinct lack of practice, gang, but still. It's not ideal. Let's go. 14 seconds to Watkinson. That's what we like to see. Anyone doing the 4 hours of Bahrain this weekend? Alan, I'm really annoyed because I'm not doing any enduros with anyone at any time, but I kind of want to start doing them, but I don't know. And obviously Bahrain would be a good idea for me because I need to practice it for Need for Speed Cup, because I put it in the cup and I don't know it at all. So that's a lie, I don't know it well. Right, 3 laps to go before we pit. Wow, so it says 21 laps. Okay. Is Wow sabotaging me? We will find out. Is it our best T1 yet? I will post though, I check. And should I put it in walk through the chat? Well, we've got Motor Racing IRL, Alan, as the channel. And in that one, we have got GT Racing. So, put it in there. Literally look at... Don't you get shirty with me, because I'm a Ferrari engineer. I feel like Lewis. Getting bullied by my engineer, getting all salty. I'm trying to race, man. I'm doing the hard bit here. Come on. Okay, 21. I get it. Message received. I would take 22, says Dan. Dan showing his skills. Oh! Crashed out car. Who was that? Don't know, but that was scary. That can be the end of your race. Just like that. Let that be a warning to everyone. Not going to go 57. Is it really? I do miss the LMP2. Bye. I miss it. I won't lie. 2 laps. We pit in 2 laps. Look at the Delta singing on this one. Again, gang, for those of you who didn't hear it earlier, go on, Chris. You know, I am very sorry about last night. I should have just streamed some. What you absolute muppet, Jeff? Should have streamed some daily races last night. And instead I decided to try and watch my team play some of the worst football I've ever seen in my life. Sorry for the rejoin. So sorry. Sorry about the rejoin. Oh, have I made him die? I might have made a guy die there. That's a bit rough. We were having a good race there, and I've just touched the grass, haven't I, on the braking zone. And now P3 is inches behind me. Wow. And I've got the itchiest throat in the world. I just want to cough right now. Yeah, you know it, Lars. Oh, what an itchy throat. Let's do that quickly. Very tempted now to change tyres in the pits. That massive gap we built to P3 and 4 is gone. Best rejoin in sim racing. Thank you, Wouts. Do you know what? I thought I saw a tiny gap. And then, yeah, it wasn't great. I just know that if I turned right and carried on in the kitty litter, I'd have been there all week. Thank you, Wouts, will do. Very tempted to change tyres now, but I don't think I can, right? No, we can't change tyres. We're just going to deal with the wibble. Uber Eats is at your pit stop. Yeah, they're a bit warm right now. Let's box. I don't know where I'm braking. Okay. We're not going to change. 21 laps. Let's do it. Whoa! What do we get yellow for there? Come on. Give me a break. Okay. So we are getting there on the track limits. We've got 24 seconds of fuel. You can't cut. Yeah. All right. Wow. Thank you, Mr. Hindsight. Take the pit lane, not the green bit. I'm just excited. All right. We've got 10 seconds. Is that enough time to do a toxic? Probably not. 8, 19, 20, 21. All right. Just blocking them off a little bit. Let's go. We got the toxic. Oh, Nelly has got a drive-through. Good. That's one less to worry about. Holy moly. That was slow. These tyres feel horrible. Mr. Watkinson, 35 minutes, 0.7 behind. Might have nicer feeling tyres than I do. We've got to put in some serious laps now. We are missing traffic for a bit. That's just me and him. He broke very late into T1. We'll take that. Let's go. Let's pull away. I don't want to be hitting traffic with him now. Oh, God. That's very slow, unfortunately. P2 is now 4 seconds ahead after the pit stops. Wow. He did an alright job, didn't he, with a fuel save? Jeez. I guess with cold tyres being so slow on these, going long clearly helps because, yeah, he's 4 seconds ahead of us. Damn. I think he's going to keep that gap as well, probably. Boom, shakalak. Half an hour to go. Let's keep pushing. You see that from Chris, everyone? There's no well done, Jeff. Congratulations on recovering that spin and staying on the podium with a guy 0.6 behind. Clearly, the recovery was, you know, inches. No, instead it's, you know, what have you done? You've ruined everything. Put it on my back, Chris, man. Oh boy, that was a 0.5. We're in trouble soon. See, be more like Wouter. Drive through incoming. Break my heart, Chris. I tell you, Watkinson's doing alright behind me. Damn. He's on a run here. He's on a run. Don't do anything silly. Can't break that late here. I promise you. You really can't break that late. This the race Chess gets to Kona Shane. What? No way! Followed by another DT for speed. Oh god. Alan knows me too well now. Oh boy. Watkinson gets a good run of the traffic behind me. This could be tough. I think I got a good enough run there. I waited at the right moment because behind me he'd have had an even better run. And if anything, he might get his way for the Parabolica. Oh, oh. Speak of the devil. God, that LMP2. Swinging in there on the apex. Oh, that's Watkinson. Oh, wow, sugar. I thought that was an LMP2. Okay, now I'm sad. I thought that was an LMP2 the way he came flying in. Wow, my braking there is not the best thing, clearly. What's going to happen here? He slowed it down. We're not going to hit him. He's had a little wiggle on the exit. Probably not enough. We've gone from P2 to P4 through some bad pit stops. Well, the spin basically, right, to be fair, has now left us roughly here. It was a big spin. It was annoying because I've been driving quite neat the whole race, right? I was going for... Definitely going for a neat vibe. Let's just get that over and done with, shall we? Don't... Oi! Brother! Brother just fishtailed me there. I was away from him, but he didn't like us going through. So he just fishtailed me there. Bit harsh. Now we're definitely P4. Sorry, gang. Don't know what to tell you. 27 minutes left. Let's bring it home. Very mean-spirited Mustang, I think that was. It's multi-class. It could do things like that, Krish. But it's the knock-on effect of me doing the spin earlier, right? That put me in the butterfly effect right there. So there you go. And all I did was just slightly touch my tyre on the wheel here on a bit of grass, and that sent me, see you later. Bit eager on the curb. I had to, because my man just kind of railroaded him. So at that point, you've been railroaded, let me come through. But unfortunately, he didn't like being railroaded. Even though it's not in class, bearing in mind, so you're not really losing positions here. But he didn't like it. And there was definitely room for him on the inside there. And I think he just happily left his car next to mine. Oh well. What can you do? We just got to keep pushing. We're now 13 seconds off the podium. Sorry, chat. We were doing so well. Just touch that bit of grass on a Ascari entrance. So annoying. All we can do is fight the Delta for now, see what happens. I'm guessing Pittman is a million miles away. Or is he? Actually. Yeah, one lap down, so. Alan spelling it out clearly. You're a bit rubbish. One of those races. No, like I said, it was a really good race up until it wasn't. Definitely made it a bit more interesting, but I was quite happy with that P2. We were quite comfortable, weren't we, chat? We were quite comfy. I wasn't saying that. I know, Alan, I know. I never take this too seriously, mate. Sorry. So, you have to excuse me if I'm winding you up. You and this track, Jeff. Don't, Chris. I was really annoyed about the Valkyrie race as well. Ugh. I was so annoyed about the Valkyrie race. We're to be quite good on this track on ACC. We're doing alright though. I'm okay with P4. I'm okay with it. I've made my peace with it already. Hope you have as well, chat. When I had painkillers, I was on the moon. I'm sure you were, Al. A lot of people get very addicted to that stuff. Close on penalty points. Oi, Lars. I'll be alright. I only take a night time and I need... Yeah, we've heard that line, Alan. First thing in the morning. Take the edge off it, right? Ah! That was slow. Oh my god, Chris, why are you being so mean? What is going on with you lot today? Trying to give me PTSD? If I remember, this is where your first win eluded you. Maybe it is. Huh? Maybe it is, Chris. I mean, I would say this. The amount of racing that I actually do, and practice and stuff, I should expect less than nothing, really. So I'm always happy just to have a good race. Now, hitting that bit of grass on the braking zone is a bit annoying. It is a bit annoying. I don't do it very often, but we've done it now. Let's put us where we are. And then that car wiping me out. I mean, I was a bit, you know, bold getting through the inside there with the other car, but he'd already been compromised, shall we say. So at that point, hello. Just let it go. As GT3 misses the braking zone completely behind me. Always fun. 16 seconds to Watkinson. He's flying now. 22 minutes, gang. Let's bring it home. 13 laps left. Alan does one at 8 PM. He has a dinner cooking at 6. Can't make it. No food. Yeah, gotta eat, Alan. I don't know how those streamers do like 10, 12-hour streams. They don't seem to eat. I'm like eating a meal every 4 or 5 hours, or there is issues. For sure. Wait until Watkinson meets some traffic. He'll be out. I don't think, like, honestly, I don't think he's that bad. I think he was fairly cautious around me, really, I think. I'd like to think he will do something silly to finish the race off, but I doubt it highly, to be honest, Chris. His overtake on me was pretty nippy. I thought he was the LMP too. Just come fly out the inside on Parabolica. See ya. My braking is not where it should be. That to 64 servers. What, 1,280 people. It's a lot in it. It's good. Good to see those kind of numbers. As the LMP3 in front gets a love tap from the GT3. He's sending everywhere. Fair enough. Maybe he knows now just to consolidate, right? Be careful, sir. Less than 20 minutes left in an hour and 40-minute race. Probably the longest solo racing you can do, really, in reality. Thank you, buddy. Appreciated. "15 seconds away. A lifetime, innit?" We're definitely feeling all the bumps this evening. Okay. Pretty settled here, really. rubbish exit. How's this car to drive for you? It's not bad. I mean, sadly I'm in an 8-car field, so don't really feel like I can tell you a lot in terms of racing with other people, which is quite important for me. In some ways I described it as the bad bits of the LMP2 with the bad bits of a GT3. So I'm not sure. I think it's a bit like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much ACC used to do, Chris. I think it used to do quite a lot, right? And like the GT4 didn't really get that much love in the end, did it? Right? Because really, there's a GT3 which is the same thing but quicker. So obviously the LMP2 unrestricted. Listen to him go. Yeah, I don't know. And it's not like, oh, they're a lot slower, so they're quite an easy drive. You can see a lot of people having a lot of trouble with them. The braking is difficult, for example. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I just feel like it's that variety that doesn't really bring much. I think you get great variety across GT3, LMP2 and Hyper. You could argue there's not that much between Hyper and LMP2 unrestricted. I think there's some. But we don't really want that much variance, because we just want everyone driving the same cars, right? So we can get a bit of a benchmark. And when you have everyone driving every different car every different week, there's no real benchmarking of pace, right? So they're all DLC as well. Yes, indeed. And that makes it even harder to get people involved, right? So yeah, it's a shame because you can't change your car in the Multiclass Masters, of course. I'm not sure how excited I am about the other races. Partly because of the small field size. I've tried it and you've seen what it's been like today. Very empty. One moment when we came out of the pits, I guess. But you're not in a grid of 35, 40 cars, are you? It's 8. And one of the DNF, so it's actually 7. If someone asked me, do you want to do an hour and 40-minute race with 7 cars, I'd probably laugh and say, maybe I should find another hobby. So, yeah. It does worry me a little bit. The 7-car thing doesn't work for me. We were really spoilt in ACC with the big grids. Oh, come on, Jeff. 15 minutes to go. Yeah, Lars, I don't know. I mean, for example, we'll never do an LMP3 Cup in a TSC, I don't think, for example. Right? I don't know. I just think this variety isn't what I want in sim racing. I want large player bases. Large grids. And if we keep diversifying so much, that doesn't happen. It doesn't. It's the opposite. So, yeah, I would like large grids of single classes. I'd like it to be like the only class we race in. And I think some people might suggest that that's boring, but the trade-off where you get really high quality racing all the time is quite obvious to me.
Time 1:47.
Right, we've got how many laps to go? 8? 9? Yeah, I just don't like... TSC Community Race at Sao Paulo was amazing fun in LMP3. Yeah, okay, good. Nice to hear you enjoyed that. I just, yeah, I like the big grids, and we used to get a lot of that in ACC, and we just kind of stopped doing that in LMU, partly because everything is multi-class, which again I've talked about a fair bit recently. I wanted multi-class racing. I really did, like proper multi-class, like GT3 Hyper, you know, where everyone actually wants to be in that car sort of thing. Yeah, I wanted multi-class, and now it just feels like every single race is only multi-class, which is a real shame. Now, I have started to do some single-make stuff in the higher-up things here, which is good. Because I feel like multi-class need to be more the exception than the rule. Now, I know in WEC and Asian Le Mans, a lot of the races, they're all multi-class, aren't they, really, to be fair? But they're all, you know, also endurance races, right? I'm guessing, if I remember. It's not really in the sprint version, is it? Like SRO. So I think most of us are doing sprint racing, and sprint racing is basically SRO format. One class, heavily bopped so that, you know, it actually works so you can pick any car. Across a number of tracks. Some of them quite small, some of them quite big. And with WEC, it's kind of like we've got a WEC calendar, WEC cars, but we don't really do a lot of endurance racing on it, do we?
Lap 1:47.79.
Interesting. And obviously we're still wondering and working out what Kunos are going to do. Wakey, wakey Kunos, hello, good evening, if you're watching. Because they're obviously abandoning ship with part of their AC Evo promise. They're getting rid of the single player career. Because it's just a whole world of pain that they probably didn't anticipate. Does that mean they'll go back to focusing on a hardcore sim at some extent? Kia will be up for 4 hours of Nile rain. Don't tempt me. The FFB feels wrong on the other, what, LMP3? When people talk about FFB feeling wrong, I feel like I am dumb as hell because I never get any of that stuff where it feels wrong, right? I just drive and hope it's heavy and involving, I guess. Whoa! We'll not be getting another penalty, thank you. 10 minutes to go, team. Let's bring this home. Tyres are going to be fine. I just tried the one I like on looks. You know it. You know it, Lars. I don't get very technical with these things. Too busy trying to enjoy it. Okay, P1 coming up on the LMP2's race leader. No there. The other one there for Bill feels funny, the Legier. Oh no. Not good. I've got a lot of vibration on this set of wheels. 2 big spins. Well, I did say today's race was going to be a bit of a leisurely cruise in the park. Without the practice, wasn't feeling particularly competitive, so just happy to get around really and not cause too many accidents. My rejoin was a bit to be desired, so don't follow that, kids. But you know, overall, it's been a good charge. Got a little bit distracted there by the blue car. Let's go, come on. Not danger of much happening here, sadly. Never tried the Ligier. One main difference is that in the Ginetta, the wheel's on the left. Correct. That's why I picked it. Feels like the Glick, but worse, says Chris. Oh boy, that sounds serious. My screen just did a little tiny black flash. That's always exciting. We should never forget that getting through a 1 hour 40-minute race without a technical glitch is definitely a good thing. P3 in the pits, that's not good.
50.7.
That just feels weird. Fair enough. What, being on the right? I don't like it. In ACC, we had the Bentley on the right-hand side. And I just couldn't really get with it. It was... You had to practice it a lot, I found. Didn't like that. When you turn right in the corner, the FFB pulls right? No. You're making up now, Chris. Surely. Surely. Fair enough. Chris, what wheelbase have you got? I think you told me a while back. I can't remember now. You're often a technical guy. What wheelbase and pedals are you running? Give us all the spec you can. T150? I joke not. Ooh, Evo Pro, I knew it. God, I hate you. I haven't seen Zlani on track recently. Where is he? Let's have a look. Right.
Time 1:47.
4 laps to go. 5 laps of fuel. We're pretty cozy. Metzner coming out of the pits. That'll be a culture clash. Whoa, car's behind, getting a bit edgy. Knew that was going to happen. Dan Zlani, P14. Go on, Zlani. Nice work. What wheel do you use, Chris? Are you on a GT Neo? Is that an obvious choice? Got an adjustable extension shaft. It's the best money I've ever spent. Interesting. Why was that, Chris? What was it with your setup that you needed a bit of room? Is it because your monitor has to be really far forward? What is it? Tell me. Because I've not really heard of many people using them, to be honest. I'm certainly not saying that it helps anything. So I'm quite curious now. Can you feel me? Less than 5 minutes to go, gang. We're making it. I'd like to say without major incident, but we did obviously touch the grass on the way into Ascari. Very annoying. I was quite relaxed at that point, just enjoying the pace and the race.
Lap 1:48.
Caused a big old whoopsie there. Tried to recover it, but we are now P4 and quite some way off the top 3. After getting binned by a GT3, I think kind of in anger. Which is a bit of a shame. But such is racing, it could be a lot worse. I have a GT Neo, but mainly I use an Assetto Formula Forte. Nice. I like going a bit native personally. I don't really like to cross over and use adapters and all that stuff and USBs. I like having my monitor close. Yeah, you know what? I thought I did, Krish, and then I think it destroyed my eyesight. I'm not sure, because my short sight has literally disappeared off a cliff. So I've moved my monitor back about 10 centimetres, because I think I've done something to it. But yeah, my focal range is a bit further away. So my wheelbase, my monitor is just behind the front of my wheelbase. About 15-20 centimetres behind my wheel. So that's where mine is. My wheelbase is behind the monitor. Yeah, I kind of had mine there. And then I feel like it's just a bit too close, you know. My focal range was a bit long-sighted suddenly. So I've moved mine back to about nearly halfway down the Alpha Mini. Feel like I'm in a good mix now. Any closer, mate, it'd be VR. Excuse me. Also, I do have another monitor above for chat, so I like to have that a bit less intense on the angle. It works. P4 trying to catch P3, come on. Meanwhile, me and Zlani just trying to avoid it all. Right, 1 minute to go in the race, wow. I guess one lap after this.
Time 1:49.26.
Well, that's just terrible because there'll be one more lap after this, isn't there? I had the Simagic QRA quick release, so no cables, wheel off, GT Neo on, and good to go. GT Neo on and good to go. Okay, good. I have seen that one or two seem like they didn't need any extra cables and stuff. I just feel like running native, it just means I'm less likely to have bugs, right? Having said that, I seem to get plenty anyway. And I'm sure that quick release... How much was it, if you don't mind me asking? 60, 100, 200? Yeah, I think that's the thing with picking your wheelbase. It's now more about what wheel you want, right? Because all the wheelbases, to me, seem to do roughly the same thing. So it's all about what wheel selection you like. For me, Fanatec has the least appealing wheel selection by a long way. And nowadays, I'd struggle to pick between Simagic and Moser, I think, because Moser have improved theirs now quite a lot. P2 is finished, but not P1. Have I missed something? Ah, because, right. But P1 in the race has finished, I guess, which is good. Which means we're bringing home a P4. Come on! Come on! We've done it! We've done it! I feel like Moser is a nice... Exactly. And it's improved a lot in the last year, I think. Moser doesn't have what Simagic does, says Krish. I don't know, you know, Krish, those new Moser wheels aren't bad, bro. They're really not. P2, baby, much better than Interlagos. Oh, okay, we were doing all right, and then We touched the grass at Ascari on the braking zone. We touched the grass with our rear wheel. See ya! And then an angry GT3, I think, binned me because he didn't like the other LMP3, kind of went through a bit rough. And I think he was rough with me. He binned me off. P4. Sad story. Right. Let's have a look. So yeah, overall, very happy with that. Cannot complain. I'm a second off the fast boys in pace. Let's have a look at the replay. I heard all the calamity. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. Yes, it was a bit mean, I thought. Let's have a look at the replay. It could have been all me. That's why I tell people just to chill out with the anger, because when you watch the replay, you're like, oh, God, is that what happened? Completely different to what you think is in your head, right? Let's go to the online. It takes all day, that stuff. Next race starting now. Too late, mate. Yeah, long gone. Let's have a look at the replay of that death, shall we? Hope you enjoyed your race, O'Keir. Oh, what, are you saying Moser doesn't do USB pass-through? Yeah, that sucks a bit. Not going to lie, Chris. Not going to lie. Okay. Sweeping cat pebbles for no good reason. Right. Oh, a bit stiff. Let's have a little look on the replay on that calamity, shall we? I thought the racing socks were going to pull me through today. I mean, they are some amazing socks, aren't they, to be fair? Are they not the best socks you've ever laid your eyes on? Right, that's similar setup for some practice in single player. Go on, Alan. Good race, though. Cheers, Chris. Oh, do you know what? I'm getting really stiff in my old age. Oh. Getting really stiff. I was saying to Jack the other day, can you get both your legs over your head in the rig? I probably, you know, if I did a bit of stretching, I'd probably be close. But, yeah, I'm getting stiff in my old age. Right, okay, let's see what happened to me getting killed. Well, was it around here? P3. Watkinson, 20. A bit later on after this, I think. Or is it? I think it's here, isn't it? No, next lap, I think. I don't know. I'm now chilling out in P4. I think it's here. And here we are fighting for a podium. Coming out of Curva Grande at Monza. And the car in front of me, little bit hasty on the GT3 there. I'm like, do you know what? I'll take that as well. And he's like, no, you won't. And just sends me round. I tried to, you know, sneak in. It wasn't appreciated. I got killed. Oh well. What do you reckon, gang? I was a little bit brutal through the curbs, but, you know. Thank you, John. Did you like that one? Instagram comments about to be fired for this one, says Keir. We shall see. A up 40. What do you reckon of that one, 40? That's on GT3 as you was alongside. Yeah, the thing is, Alan, I got alongside by a bunch of bashing into him, and I get that. But, yeah, I just think he was a bit annoyed. Oh, you might be right there, actually. Lars. Lars trying to be the peacemaker here. So he's coming in. He's already turning in a little bit early, but we won't go into that. He's trying to claim the turn, isn't it? And the GT3, LMP3 is like, no, I'd like to have this turn. Okay, look, because I had to do something, didn't I? I had to do something. And look, the contact, I might add, is very side on, look. However, I'm the reason he then aims at the curb. He then turns into the curb, and that puts him on a crash course with hitting me. But he doesn't really do anything other than accelerate here into me. He definitely accelerated into me there. He avoided Watkinson, I don't know, there's a lot going on. A lot going on. Racing incident, it was a bit, wasn't it? It was a shame. Just me being hasty, really. Me being hasty. Sad, sad times. He had room between the curb and you, I know. DT for JC! Oh, get in the bin. Racing incident, yeah. I mean, me bumping him onto that curb then meant that he then went off that curb and into me. I get it. Karma's very quick. What can we say? The karma is very quick on that one. Already there, mate. Shocking. You were just unlucky. I'll take that, John. I'll take unlucky. There's a lot of other words people will probably use in this chat. LMP3 lives don't matter. That's correct, Al. They don't, do they? They just don't. We're a marginal seat. I've binned it twice in the exact same manner at Ascari. Oh, John, don't. I've binned it on my own at Ascari. Did you touch the grass on braking in the way in? Or was it something in the S's? Because, yeah, I touched the grass and it was see you later. I mean, at this point I was cruising, Lee, wasn't I? Wasn't it before the pits? All I know is the sound of the gear change is wonderful. Ah, well. We'll skip that one. He felt bullied by one LMP3 and wasn't taking it from a second one. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt, Krish. That's exactly what I felt. Mentality is everything in this, right? You could feel it, couldn't you? Still no diamond, no. What am I on? Let's have a look. Race breakdown. And we've gone to bronze. Wow. Harsh. Now the bar is now horizontal. Why not? We're platinum 2. But it didn't like me qualifying nowhere. And then finishing 8th of 8th in qualifying. And losing to 3 drivers with a low rank. I finished 4th, which gave me low impact. Wow, we've scuppered ourselves there, team. We're at the top of bronze now. Again, with LMU's slightly janky system, we don't know exactly what kind of bronze that is, but it looks like a very full one for now. So there you have it. What a sad night. What a sad, sad night of racing for TSC here. Ignoring Kier's work and everything else and everyone else and Fipsy and all them lot. No, we're focused on me, and it's been a sad one tonight. We had P2 in our hands. We've come out P4 and gone down to bronze 3. And we had dreams of silver 2, you know. Oh well. No LMP2 then. Well, what do you mean now? Or when? Sorry. But that's the next racing, gang. It's LMP3 in this one, sadly. I should have been battling with Mark Bell for at least a P3. Ooh. Or sticking with Torture. Oh, I haven't got a choice. You're locked in, aren't you, Kier, with the championship? So that's that, I guess. I should have been battling with Mark Bell for at least a P3. Well, maybe you'll get to battle him in the next Need for Speed series, Jono. Again, ladies and gentlemen, look at the trophies. Hello. Do you like them? You can switch, but you lose points. Ah! That also makes sense, Kier. I didn't know that. I might swap. I might. I don't like the size of the fields in this. To be honest, I don't like the Multiclass Masters layout. Like 12 per field if you're lucky, 8. Doesn't do it for me. I need like 30 in a race. 40, not 8 or 7. I might click unregister and leave it there, kid, to be honest. I don't know. I want big grid racing, man. That's why I love our community races. We're getting like 30 people nearly. It's awesome. That's why I kind of wanted to do Saturday night one class, but I think we all need as much hyper practice as we can get, don't we, us hyper boys? So I've added hypers to Saturday's Spa Getaway. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are clever, you'll be celebrating your Valentine's on Friday night, where there's still availability at the restaurants. And then on Saturday night, we're all going to have a nice little TSC Spa Getaway. A little romantic Valentine's weekend together at Spa. So look out for that. On that note, everyone, thank you for your support, love, and ridicule this evening. No, not been like that, actually. Not been like that at all, because Flimp was on track, wasn't it? He wasn't in chat. Max Chaos, maybe, mate, maybe. We need that hyper practice, clearly. But yeah, everyone, thank you. Really enjoyed tonight's race. I'm going to call it an evening there. I don't think I've got the energy to do another daily race right now. An hour and 40 minutes is a long race. It is quite long, especially in LMP3 where you're kind of chugging a little bit. There we go. Anyway, on that note, everyone, thank you. I'll see you all on the Discord and the socials. And I'll be back on Saturday for our Spa getaway. Until then, we will have Dan back tomorrow night, won't we? So we'll see you all then. Peace out, homies.
With frogs, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the mind piece. Looking for the love inside me. Sometimes, don't know why I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, think all we can say that on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny how I kinda like this life. Don't like this life. With frogs, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the mind piece. Looking for the love inside.